Welcome to Dead Man's Marathon, fighters. Remember, hundreds of viewers are watching you, so if you plan to die today, try to make it look impressive. Good morning, Baral! The Dead Man's Marathon is back. A new day, a new bloodbath. Welcome, Dead Man's Marathon contestants. Whether you're here for money, glory, or adrenaline, it makes no difference. Your main goal is to put on a good show. Don't let us down. Dead Man's Marathon contestants, hear my command. Slaughter anything that moves and open anything that can be opened. But remember, you aren't alone on the island. If you want to survive, stay on your guard. Happy hunting, fighters. Welcome to the Dead Man's Marathon. On the program for today, encounters with bloodthirsty zombies eager to tear you limb from limb. Exchanges of lead-filled pleasantries with opponents. And most importantly, an unforgettable helicopter ride for whoever puts on the best show. Good luck. Greetings, Dead Man's Marathon contestants. Are you ready to face fear? To go up against an entire horde of zombies? If the answer is no, admit it now. You won't be let off the island, but at least the viewers will know who not to bet on. Happy racing! Welcome to Boral Island, thrill seekers. Am I right in thinking you're ready to turn up the heat on this godforsaken island? Just remember not to get burned yourselves. Don't expect any help from the film crew. They don't have fire extinguishers. Meet the newest contestants in the Dead Man's Marathon. Just look at them, tough guys with the balls to do anything. I wonder which of these Terminators will be the first to lose his balls during a fight with a zombie. We shall see. Welcome back for another episode of the bloodiest of contests, the Dead Man's Marathon. Will the contestants complete the task set out for them and make it off the island? Find out in today's show. Welcome back for another episode of the bloodiest of contests, the Dead Man's Marathon. Will the contestants complete the task set out for them and make it off the island? Find out in today's show. Welcome to the island, contestants. Just look how much nicer Baral has become with help from our coach. Let's get this fight started. Or did you think you'd live forever? Here's the first contestant to be eliminated. As a reward for his sudden but very entertaining demise, he gets a one-way ticket to warmer climes. Our cozy crematorium. Here's our first contestant to kick the bucket. What a pity, but he looked great on camera. Bring out a lead box. We have our first KIA. Members of his squad are allowed to mourn their fallen comrade, but not for too long, because the show must go on. The first, but certainly not the last contestant to be knocked out of the race. So long, kiddo. The viewers demanded excitement, and the marathon contestants gave it to them. First blood has been spilled on the island. One of the squads is short a man. It looks like our first contestant has been eliminated. As the kids say these days, first blood. First blood has been spilled in the Dead Man's Marathon. Here is our first dead man. I don't want to upset his fans, but I doubt he's going to make it across the finish line. Looks like someone tried punching above their weight class. We have the first stiff among marathon contestants. Our first contestant to be eliminated. According to our medical staff, his fatal injuries make it impossible for him to continue the marathon. Our first death. That was fast. Guess we have a quick draw. Or a quick gnaw if a zombie got to the poor guy. The first squad of contestants has been eliminated from the lethal race across Boral. we'll dig a mass grave for them. The first squad of contestants has dropped out. Hey, I did warn you to stretch before the race. The first squad has been totally defeated. No great loss though. Their ratings were lower than the last season of the Deadwalkers. We had a suspiciously high number of survivors on the Dead Man's Marathon, but that's changing. The first squad of failed contestants has been totally wiped out. The first group of contestants have left the show. Their most loyal fans can honor their memories by leaving F's in the stream chat. Now that's what I call a bloodbath. One squad was just wiped off the face of Baral. As a reminder, replays of the best parts of the marathon are only available to premium subscription holders. The first group of contestants are out of the race. Looks like they didn't have the energy to stay in the game. Want to know how I get so much energy? It's simple. I start my day with Jiden. Jiden Energy Drink is a sponsor of this broadcast. The race has just begun, but one squad has already dropped out. Congratulations! At least you were first at something. It looks like the first squad of contestants has reached the finish line. In a grave. That's where they belong. The first squad of contestants has been eliminated. I hope their deaths were caught on camera. I'll bet that was an exciting performance. The first squad has been divided by 0. That's what happens when your math involves blood and zombies. Wow! Match 3 in a row. And I'm not talking about mobile games. 3 contestants in a row got matched with their graves. Looks like one squad is eager to leave our lovely zombie-infested island. Marathon contestants, in 2 minutes your opponents will be picked up by a chopper. So hurry to the evacuation point if you want to take their places. One squad of contestants finished the job quicker than the rest and called for transport. It arrives in 2 minutes. Anyone who wants to take their spots in the chopper, drop everything and run to the evacuation point now. The speediest squad has already completed the task set for them and is ready to head home in the chopper. The flying taxi arrives in 2 minutes. If you want to steal a spot on it, hurry. One of the contestants requested evacuation first. Remember, this isn't a private jet. Anyone can get a seat on the chopper. But first, you have to bump off all the competition. Contestants, air transport will arrive to the island soon to take one of the squads home. You only have 2 minutes left to reach the evacuation point and win your spot on the chopper. Race contestants, a helicopter will arrive at one of the evacuation points soon. Get moving if you want to get off the island first. One of the squads has called for transport back to the zone. Get moving to the evacuation point if you want to take their spots in the chopper. Attention marathon contestants. In 2 minutes, the first helicopter will reach the island to take the lucky winners home. Hurry, space is limited. Contestants, a rescue helicopter will reach one of the evacuation points soon. It'll be a fierce fight to win seats on board. It looks like one of the squads has ants in their pants. They called the helicopter and are ready to get off the island. If you want to stop them, get to the evacuation point. One of the squads has finished their business here and called a chopper. Get to the evacuation point and eliminate them if you want to take their spots. Attention! 15 minutes have passed since the start of the marathon, which means that evacuation is available for all contestants. Get to the evacuation point unless you want to end up a permanent resident on Zombie Island. Unfortunately, showtime is almost over. Unless you want to be zombie food, get your ass in gear and head for the evacuation point. You only have 5 minutes left to leave the island. Attention! The show ends in 5 minutes. Contestants that can still stand on their own feet, I suggest you head for the evacuation point. Contestants, the marathon ends in 5 minutes. Forget your task and hightail it to the evacuation point. If you're too late, you'll become a prop for the show or food for the bloodthirsty inhabitants of the island. In either case, the viewers will be thrilled. Attention contestants, 15 minutes have passed since the start of the race, meaning you can now call for the rescue helicopter. I recommend that contestants hurry to the evacuation point, and viewers make yourselves comfortable. There's more action to come. Contestants, your time is almost up. The race ends in 5 minutes. If you don't want to spend the night cuddling the living dead, head down for one of the evacuation points. An announcement for anyone left alive. Congratulations! You're at the finish line. The helicopters are fueled up and waiting for the signal to take you back to base. Head for the nearest evacuation point before someone else takes it. Time flies when you're watching tough guys fight for their lives against hordes of bloodthirsty monsters. Contestants, 15 minutes have passed since the marathon started. That means you can request evacuation at one of the points. Contestants, the marathon ends in just a few minutes. Head to the evacuation point to call for an airlift. Remember, the noise of the helicopter will attract zombies from all over. So I hope you still have a little lead left to feed them. Contestants, I have good news for you. 15 minutes are up, meaning it's time to clear out of here. Give the signal at the evacuation point, and a chopper will come to pick up your zombie-bitten asses. Contestants, the race is ending. Finish up your Hunger Games, or you may end up eaten, or worse. Viewers, write in the chat what worse things could happen to them. You really crushed the life out of him. Keep annihilating enemies and you're sure to become a fan favorite. Oh my. Look at all this blood. Don't forget to get cleaned up later. That's one stiff down. Keep up the pace if you want to survive and become the marathon champion. You know what the audience wants. Keep shredding them. Keep it up. You smashed him out like the lousy swamp dweller he is. You finished him, and so beautifully. That's the kind of ratings-raising violence that makes my soul rejoice. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you saw how skillfully he dealt with him. That's the kind of spectacle that makes our show worth watching. What a fight! No chances, no mercy. Keep it up and you'll be sure to succeed. Strike! Another chump turns into zombie chow. Kill or be killed. That's the simplest and most important rule in our marathon. My condolences to the viewers in the comments who bet on this contestant, because he's just been pulverized. You made a few new holes in your enemy's head. Congratulations, Hole Punch. Defeated. Humiliated. He even wet himself. Oh, wait, no he didn't. Anyway, he got beat bad. More fodder for the zombies. Your opponent was clearly suffering from a serious lead deficiency. Thank you for graciously treating his ailment. A clear shot sent your opponent straight into the hangar. Pop, 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 pew, pew, bang, bang, and this contestant is out of here. You had him by the nuts. At least feed them to the squirrel from Ice Age. Great job. One of the contestants has closed their eyes to take a dirt nap. All you're doing, by the way. I hope this contestant cleaned himself up before the marathon. It'd be a shame for the zombies to have to eat dirty meat. You finished 2 of them off and you're still standing? You're stronger than Gromazeka's moonshine. 2 opponents down. You're on fire. You laid 2 soldiers out in a row. That's what I call a massacre. You're not wasting any time. You've already killed 2 enemy soldiers. You've killed 2 opponents already? I like your spirit. Double kill. Wow, that sounds good. Well, folks, place your bets. Can he make it 3 for 3? This contestant is holding up the whole team. He's already killed 2. You took out 2. Good work, kid. You know how to cook up a great zombie lunch. At the Dead Man's Marathon, we have more and more dead men. You took down 2 in a single go. That's the second one in the series. Excellent. 1 corpse is an accident. 2 is a pattern. Double murder isn't a spectacle for the faint of heart. It seems like we forgot to invite these kind of people to watch our show. You killed 2 in a row. Cruel. Yes. Spectacular. Indeed. Well, in the end, this couple's screwed. Oops, it sounds ambiguous. 2 down. Do we have any double body bags? No? Well, order some. Hey, someone set up an online marketplace. You killed them both. I didn't even have time to keep track. Awesome work. Double murder is like a double espresso. It keeps you in good shape. Did you kill 2 in a row? What power! Do you know what keeps our hero in good shape? Zhidin. 1 sip, 2 kills. We love cheap thrills. 2 have given up the ghost. Can you smell that? Take a deep breath. Smells like raw awesomeness. 3 kills in a row. Somebody stop him. That is to say, don't stop him. Our ratings have skyrocketed. Mamma mia. 3 kills in a row? You're a real psychopath. Keep it up. Who let a professional killer loose on my show? He's left 3 corpses behind, and he didn't even get his suit dirty. 3 kills. You're obviously trying to impress the audience. And you are. 3 kills. By the end of this marathon, Boral will drown in the blood of your enemies. Triple kill. I thought that only happened in video games. He killed 3 people. Look at him. Such a cute, charming, bloodthirsty killer. Let's replay that. He took down 3. Yes, 3. Dear viewers, we have a 3-way. This kid beat those 3 so bad their mothers would be ashamed, I'm telling ya. He doesn't know the word impossible. This contestant has taken down 3. Stop this car, turn off the engine. Deflate the tires or he'll crush ya. He's already knocked out 3. Combo! He put 3 of them in 1 grave. He's a total freaking rock star from Mars. Doctor, we have triplets. We're not talking babies, though. I mean corpses, ha ha! Bam! And 3 became none. Oh, I feel bad for the viewers who left to grab a beer at that moment. 3 down? That's the kind of math I like. Multiply them all by 0. Pythagoras. A triple funeral. The price of coffins is definitely gonna go up. Be afraid of him. He scored 3 kills in a row. This madman is wandering around out there somewhere, and he's hungry for your blood. Even the zombies are wetting themselves out of fear. He put 3 of them in 1 coffin. They didn't even have time to blink. Congratulations on winning the award for the best genocide of slow contestants. Killing 3 people in 1 is an art. Triple kill. They should write about this guy's skill in the new issue of Stallboy. You must have really big balls. You laid that dead man out and didn't even bat an eye. I see you're feeling generous today. You fed that hungry zombie so much lead, his belly tore open. Now the living dead is just plain old dead. Excuse the puns. Great shot. It blasted through that stinking zombie's skull. This guy should have been a grave digger. He's making quick work of these corpses. You're not fazed by all these evil dead. You just keep taking them down like that. He was a dead man walking. Now he's a dead man lying down. Good work. That zombie was tired after taking his lead pill, so he lay down to go to sleep. Permanently, we hope. One zombie down. Don't get too excited, his buddies are somewhere nearby. And you still look like a lunch to them. Pop, and the zombie is back in its coffin. You prescribed that zombie a monster dose of sleeping pills. You snuffed that zombie's lights out. Wow! That zombie really had its mind blown. Our friend the prosecutor has sentenced this zombie imprisonment. 6 feet underground. 1 rotter down. This show will start smelling a bit better now he's gone. The zombie you just killed asked you not to tell his wife that he failed. But you will, won't you? Dead bodies in the back of my van. All the little kiddies love the dead body man. It's best the zombie eats a lead pie rather than a brain pie, right? That's another successful exorcism, complete using lead, gunpowder, and a whole lot of foul language. You've annihilated another zombie. Don't forget to put one between his eyes. You never know. He could grab you by the ankle and yoink. That was delicately done, contestant. You killed a convert. You're a real Terminator. You crushed that convert like he was nothing but a cockroach. Nice shot, soldier. Another convert got a taste of lead instead of flesh. Another convert has kicked the bucket. Thanks to the efforts of our contestant. Great job. A good convert is a dead convert. These converts are very dangerous opponents, but our contestant turned out to be even more dangerous. This convert just received a compulsory autopsy. This convert just wanted to numb on our contestant, for which he paid with his stinking non-life. Converts are very dangerous creatures, but even they can be laid to rest, as our contestant has just demonstrated for you. You killed a convert. This is no ordinary zombie. You have to keep your eyes fixed on these creatures. Well, you kept them fixed. Well done. A convert came from the other side to take our contestant's soul. But our contestant didn't lose his head, and he slaughtered the bastard. End of story. Compared with regular zombie meat, the converts are real elite. By killing him, you've proven that you can handle whatever this island might throw at you. Did you see how he dealt with that convert? He was like a wild beast. He just tore him to pieces. Don't mess with this contestant. He can even take down a convert. That fight was fast and furious, and it ended up with the convert having his head blown off. This convert hoped to snack on our contestant's brains, but he got to snack on some lead instead. 1 convert down. These evil creatures aren't easy to contend with, but it seems that our contestant doesn't particularly care about that. He slaughtered the convert. Good work, contestant. This convert was converted into a corpse. But have I converted you into fans of my puns yet? This convert was death incarnate. Well, he was reincarnated to death, I mean. What? Did you catch a bullet? Or maybe the zombies devoured you? Hey, your airtime isn't over yet. Allies can bring you back into the game. Death is not a reason to give up. Allies can still bring you back into the game. Not only the dead can rise in our show, but so can the contestants too. This isn't the time to relax. The show must go on. Teammates can still bring you back to life. Have you kicked the bucket already? I thought you'd last longer. Of course, your allies can bring you back into the game. Hey, are you still breathing? Are you choking on blood, or am I just imagining it? You can still be resuscitated, by the way. I see you've decided to take a dirt nap. Well, don't get too comfy. Looks like morale broke you. Not completely, I hope. Don't worry. Death isn't the end. Well, kind of. Pop! Looks like you're a stiff. It's okay. Your allies can still bring you back. Looks like you're done for. Weren't paying attention and became zombie lunch? No matter. Allies can still bring you back to life. It's an early grave for you. Your teammates can still snatch you back from the clutches of death. What an unpleasant situation. A contestant has been knocked out. What happened? Did Lady Luck turn up her nose at you just at the wrong moment? Never mind. You kicked the bucket. That's sad. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? No? I understand that you must be in an insane amount of pain right now, but try to stay conscious. Your allies can resuscitate you. You seem to have a couple of open fractures, and your guts are falling out too. Ooh. But oddly enough, you can still get up. It looks like there's gonna be one more zombie on the island soon. Don't worry about your belongings. We'll auction those off to your most generous fans. I can't believe you missed the last helicopter back to the zone. But that's okay. You can still take part in the next episode of the show. You'll be playing the part of a zombie. The Dead Man's Marathon is over. For those who didn't make it off the island in time, I suggest you keep one bullet for yourself. Rest assured, you'll need it. It seems that some participants liked Boral so much that they've decided to stay. Well, I don't mind. Someone has to bolster the zombies' ranks. The Dead Man's Marathon is over. The remaining contestants on the island can wave goodbye to the viewers at home. Just don't cry. We're not coming back for you. Time is up. The marathon is over. Looks like you're staying on this zombie-infested island. May you rest in peace. Alas, you ran out of time. And for all those who ran out of time, there's no rush. Just sit back and wait for an unwinnable war with endless hordes of the living dead. We're past the point of no return, which means you won't be coming back from the island. Yes, it's all so tragic. Don't worry, you gave the audience a great show. The show is over, but we have one loser left on the island. His death will be included in the show's extra features. Only those who purchase a subscription will be able to access them. This contestant is out of the race and is staying on Boral. Everyone feels for him, except the zombies, who are gonna have him for lunch. The Dead Man's Marathon is over. Sorry, fighter, but you didn't make it in time to catch the last train home. Boral is your home now. Greetings to all those who decided to undergo zombification. If you only knew how difficult it is to import zombies to Boral. Thank you for your interest in this matter and for deciding to stick around. This guy can't get enough. To hell with evacuation. He's staying on the island to join our merry gang of living dead. We wish him good luck, and we hope that he has a high pain threshold. Don't worry, I also think that evacuation is for the weak. Make yourself comfy. Your new zombie friends will soon come to tear you to pieces. The helicopters flew away, and alas, they won't be back. They are not Terminators. Oh, and we still have a kid on the island. Don't worry, we won't leave him all on his own. He's in the zombies' reliable hands. Well, there you go. Some are in the sky, some are still on the ground. Congratulations! Your death will become part of the additional features for our elite paying subscribers. Thank you for taking part in the end. There's no extra time. The marathon ends with your death on Boral. You have to be quicker than that. You didn't get off the island in time. Friends, if you want to be more agile, unlike these losers who are about to be devoured by zombies, drink Jidin. That's all, folks. You didn't evacuate in time, so you'll soon become one of the zombies. You can use this time to start practicing your zombie grunts. Roar! Yeah! Roar! What a pity. You're out of luck, and you're not in the helicopter. Friends, we have a new Robinson. Tell us in the chat. Will he find Friday here? Congratulations. You've crossed the finish line. If you're willing to prove that it wasn't just luck, I'll be waiting for you at the next Dead Man's Marathon. Congratulations! You managed to get off the island alive. If you're ready to risk your life again for a few minutes of fame, sign up to participate in the next race. Congratulations on winning the marathon. I hope to see your name on the list of contestants for the next race. The audience is crazy about you. Congratulations on your successful evacuation. If you want to participate in the marathon again, our doors are always open. Congratulations! The audience was delighted by your performance. If you want to continue to bask in the rays of glory, I suggest you appear on the show more often. The evacuation was carried out successfully. You're alive and well. Congratulations! Well, maybe your mental health was a little compromised after that experience. But it's fixable, right? Congratulations to the marathon winners. My condolences to everyone else. Set off fireworks. The evacuation was a complete success. Just don't accidentally hit the chopper, eh? Dear viewers, it's a victory. Feel free to spam emojis in the chat. Another foray on Boral is over. Congratulations on your successful evacuation, fighter. You really turned the heat up. My palms are sweating. If you decide to fly over to Boral again, we'll be waiting. It was hot. It was juicy. It was killer. You survived our marathon. Now you can exhale. And get yourself cleaned up. You're covered in blood. I'm not a big fan of happy endings, but so be it. You've done it. Instead of leaving the Dead Man's Marathon in a body bag, you're leaving it in a comfortable helicopter. We hope to see you on our show again. Our fun-filled show is coming to an end. The chopper is flying off into the sunset. As a reminder, you can re-watch the best fragments of this episode when you buy a subscription. Victory at the marathon. That was a great race. I hope your legs aren't too wiped out, because we're looking forward to your return. The marathon is coming to an end. The caravan is on the move. The winner is breathing in sweet air, uncontaminated by the stench of the dead. And everyone is happy. Congratulations on your victory, contestant. Even I didn't expect that to be such a killer race. If you still have more juice left in the tank, we'll be waiting for you in the next episode. Congratulations on a well-deserved victory. The audience was incredibly delighted with your performance, full of primal cruelty, and can't wait to see you in the next episode. Alive, cool, and most importantly, famous. Congratulations, fighter. The show was a hit. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the set of the next episode of the Dead Man's Marathon. Stop. Cut. Congratulations. You made it to the finish line. If you want to get back on the small screen, I'll be waiting for you at the next race. Well, congratulations. You managed to escape death's embrace and make it off the island. If you want to try your luck again, come back to the set for the next episode of the show. Good job! You cleared the whole spawn point. Nicely done. The opponent's den has been destroyed. Impeccable work. The opponent's rally point has been eliminated. Keep it up. The enemy territory is under your control. Perfectly executed. The point has been cleared. This contestant has cleared this point. No one lives here anymore. You massacred them right in their place. You're not a contestant. You're a debt collector. This location is out of opponents. Don't stop now. Go look for the next one. The exterminator has left the building. The den has been cleared. You've killed everyone here. Got a taste for it, I see. You've chased the intruders off your lawn. The opponent's camp has been destroyed. Enemies lived here once, and now you've brazenly resettled them. Or buried them, rather. It doesn't matter. Well, you took your time, but you finally finished everyone off. Let's pick up the pace next time. The audience likes momentum. Have you effortlessly killed everyone here? Right in their den? Maybe we should let more creatures loose on this damn island. They just wanted to take a rest here, and you killed them all. You're a cruel guy, but I like you. The camp has been cleared out. The threat has been eliminated. Well, what else can I say? Hooray! Dear viewers, you have just watched some highlights of our Slice and Dice part of the show. This contestant has gracefully done away with a group of opponents. He tossed them out like they were drunks in the bar. Speaking of, have you ever been in a bar fight? Tell us in the chat. You've wiped the territory clean of your opponent. Maybe now you can clean the pipes all over Boral as well, eh? Damn, does this count as a genocide yet? Because you've killed a hell of a lot of bastards. That was a whole army. Was being the key word. Did you kill them all? You're a psychopath. It's not a war crime if these creatures also tried to take you down. Great sweep, contestant. They just kept coming, but you did great. The territory is under control. And he left behind only scorched earth and piles of corpses of those poor Herods who tried to resist him. Keep it up. That was the last of the big group. I've lost track of how many frags you got. Viewers, let us know how many he killed in the chat. And just like that, a pile of enemies becomes a pile of compost. Keep it up. You can never have too much fertilizer. He turned them into shish kebab. He turned them into pate. He turned that crowd of enemies into pork chops. I think I might be hungry. This contestant isn't joking around. Did you see that mob he just flattened into a pancake? More targets, more hassle. But not for this contestant, who has just greatly reduced the island's population of monsters. One viewer has written in the chat that he feels sick after watching that massacre. Do you know what that means? You're doing a good job. There was a whole horde of formidable creatures here a moment ago. Where did they all go? Oh, you slaughtered them. Well, all right. Apparently they weren't that formidable. Here's the simple truth of the Dead Man's Marathon. A large group of enemies equals a big juicy massacre. That was a good sweep. You destroyed the entire mob. Hey, does this guy even have brakes? He just mowed down an entire mob of enemies like a bloody bulldozer. Yeah, this guy's a real angel of death. He came down from heaven and iced the entire mob. Let's follow his further bloody adventures closely. What a duel! What carnage! What pandemonium! What other fucking words can I use? The big boys are taking down big enemy camps. That's worthy of respect, right, viewers? Viewers, write in the chat. Do you want the enemy camps to get even bigger? Because the contestants are killing them way too easily. The opposing squad has been destroyed. That's what I call teamwork. Going down as a team. The rival squad has been completely annihilated. Look at all that blood. The opposing group has been destroyed. Great work on the cameras. Survivors, make those smiles wider. The opposing squad has been defeated, snuffed out, dispatched, ground to dust. It was quite a sight, let me tell ya. All members of the enemy squad have been killed. The audience rejoices and demands an equally spectacular follow-up. The whole squad has lost their lives. Our zombies are happy. This is one meal that ain't gonna get away from them. Ouch! That's a great loss for the marathon. A whole squad of contestants has been eliminated. Zombies intact. Worms fed. What the hell kind of contestants were they? The whole squad is dead. Don't skip on bullets, boys. Otherwise you'll end up 6 feet under, like this squad of contestants. This is just like that classic poem about Vasily Turkin. The whole squad spilt their blood for the motherland. This squad was ruthlessly destroyed. However, since they were such lousy contestants, no one is gonna feel bad for them. A massacre on Boral! Attention! There's been a massacre on Boral! A whole squad was destroyed. Does anyone want a repeat? Come on, guys. More carnage equals more views. The enemy squads shows no signs of life. All three are already talking to the Apostle Peter about fishing. Well, we don't care about minnows here. The Dead Man's Marathon continues. And that's the end of the team race. A whole squad of contestants is kaput. Our viewers are delighted, but our cameramen are less so. Now they have to clean blood off their lenses. That's what I call a shootout. The opposing squad has been destroyed. A few more heroes have kicked the bucket. A squad of contestants has been buried. Everyone is crying. Everyone who was betting on those poor incompetent bastards. Dear viewers, an entire squad was slaughtered so gratuitously that if this were a cultural program, there'd be censor squares everywhere. But this isn't. Here, we're for cubes, not squares. A whole squad has been skillfully and competently dispatched. This is my kind of sport. This trio has gone off on the vacation of a lifetime, to the substratum of Boral. We're a whole squad down here. Our contestants clearly don't like competition. They throw stones and break bones. They do terrible things is what I'm trying to say. Looks like Dr. Hyde needs a doctor himself. Maybe even a resuscitator. You've tamed the untamable. Hyde is down. The good doctor isn't taking on any new patients. Hyde has just been wasted. Gentlemen, Dr. Hyde has taken his leave and set off for the afterlife. He was like a monkey with a hand grenade. And now he's like a monkey without a hand grenade. Bomber has been extinguished. The bad bomber blames his bombs. Well, this one won't blame anything anymore. This boss's authority was undermined. Cool guys don't look at explosions. In spite of that, I hope you didn't miss Bomber's bombastic death. No more TB, chickenpox, or hepatitis B, C, D, etc. The infected one is out for the count. Plugged a hole in the infected one's filthy mouth for good. You can remove your masks and gloves, everyone. The infected one has been eliminated. We have concluded the disinfection procedure. The infected one has been obliterated. Such a guzzler, yet his body couldn't cope with a couple of lead cutlets. Guzzler's had a couple of kilos of excess weight removed. Looks like our monster has gone on a diet. Guzzler was put on a lead diet. And look what happened. He slumped back as if he switched to proper nutrition. That was a brief encounter with Guzzler. Now all he'll have to munch on for lunch will be flowers left at his gravestone. Rhino is dead. He was tough as shit, but in the end, it turned out his armor was all show and no go. He cut off Rhino's horn like a poacher. So, You killed Rhino by sticking his own horn up his ass. We wish Rhino pleasant dreams. He's just taking a dirt nap. One of your teammates has given up the ghost. A member of your squad is dead. Someone from your squad decided to take an ad break. According to the latest data, one of your comrades' pulses has gone dead. It looks like there's one less fighter in your squad. Your squad is one man down. One of your squad mates has taken a dirt nap. Your comrade has fallen. Let's test how strong your friendship is. Will you just leave him? What drama! Your brother in arms has been slain. Before the zombies gnaw away at your fallen friend too much, a member of your team is out cold. Do you want to pull him back? Your friend is lying down. No, he's not resting. He's dead. Your ally is dead. Your brother has a hole in his head. What are you waiting for? Your ally has been caught. Looks like he's done for. One of your allies is knocked out. There'll be no, "Leave me, I'm a goner," in my show. This contestant didn't value his life at all. Let's see if his comrades value him. Your ally was badly hit. It's too early to mourn him. We're all good guys here, so we're even willing to give losers a second chance. Have you been drinking Shiden? The race has only just started and you've already completed the task. Well, make your way over to the evacuation point. Have you completed your task already? Well, you're getting through this marathon like a bona fide sprinter. That's a wrap. Head to the evacuation point. You took care of your main task without even breaking a sweat, eh? Let's see if you can get to the evacuation zone just as easy. Your main task is complete. Now you can call for evacuation transport, or you can continue the hunt for rival tokens. The choice is yours. Congratulations on completing the task. The most difficult part is over. Now all that's left is to make it to the evacuation point. Your main task is done. All that's left to do is evacuate this island infested with rivals and hordes of hungry zombies. Good luck. Are you done with your mission already? Congratulations, contestant. Now it's time to get out of here as fast as your legs can carry you before something chews them off. You've completed your mission. Now let the second part commence. Codenamed Evacuate or Die. You've managed to complete the quest. Now you need to evacuate. Unless, of course, you want to stay on this wonderful island full of charming natives. I see you were in a hurry. You've completed the quest. Don't slow down now. You still need to evacuate before the zombies bite your ass off. You coped with your mission valiantly. Now hurry up and run to the evacuation point. The sun is still high in the sky, and you've already done your job. It's not fair. So be it. You can head over to the evacuation point, but make a commotion on your way. It seems like you had a tactic and you stuck to it. Good work. Mission accomplished. Now you just need to escape from this hell. With his task complete, he can fly home. If he has the strength to, of course. You completed the quest. If you don't want to take up permanent residence on Baral Island, I suggest you head to the evacuation point. The helicopter will be here soon, but you'd better clear the evacuation zone if you don't want to fly home with a bunch of zombies. Your evacuation request has attracted the zombies' attention. They'll soon come running to the evacuation point from all over Baral. Give our viewers a grand finale and massacre these corpses. Evacuation request received. You just have to wait for the helicopter and fight off an endless stream of bloodthirsty zombies. The helicopter will arrive at the evacuation zone in 2 minutes. Try to stay alive during this time. You don't want to upset your fans. The whirlybird has flown the nest. If you can survive this onslaught of zombies until it arrives and make it on board, you'll become the marathon champion. The zombies don't seem to want to say goodbye. They've come to see you off. Don't let them convince you to stay on the island forever. Let's see who's faster, The chopper that will fly you to safety? Or the hordes of zombies rushing over to you to give you their deadly embrace? The helicopter's flying. The zombies are running. And for the first time, our contestant is just standing and waiting. Waiting for a divine miracle, or a hellish massacre at the hands of the hordes of the undead. Will he be lucky, or not? The chopper is already on its way. All that's left to do is to hold out until it gets here. Attention! All the surrounding zombies are in a hurry to give you a bloody send-off. The chopper is on its way to you. Try not to leave this earthly plane before it gets here. The whirlybird is in the air, contestant. The audience is in suspense. Will you last until it arrives? Or will the zombies make pâté out of you? The helicopter is on its way to you, contestant. Now for the bad news. The zombies don't want to see you go. Do you want to go home? Well, best get shooting then. Well, is it time to get the hell off this island? Say no more. Boral Airlines is at your service. The important thing now is to stay alive. Our contestant has requested evacuation. Friends, we're switching to the helicopter cams to watch our hero being saved in real time. Stay tuned. Your flying taxi will be here soon. If you don't want any cannibalistic fellow travelers to join you, I suggest you shoot them all before your transport arrives. The aircraft is on its way. I suggest you clear the landing pad before it arrives. Otherwise, you will have to make your way on board through a crowd of the living dead. Did you survive to request a chopper? Not bad, not bad. Now let's see if you can fight off the crowd of hungry dead while you wait for it to arrive. The whirlybird has flown the coop and will get here soon. To make sure the audience doesn't get bored, you can go on a killing spree at the landing site, since there are plenty of zombies there. The chopper has just disappeared into the clouds. Come on, there's not much left before you leave the island. What's that? There's a horde of zombies rushing toward you. Get ready for a massacre. The locals seem to really like you. These Boral zombies don't want to part with you. How fatally cute is that? I think they're gonna try to kill you while you're waiting for the evacuation helicopter.